Wassail, mighty dragons. It's the 7th. I can't do 7 while holding that. 7th. It's the 7th new moon, and it's the repeating moon, because the moon on the eclipse was a new moon in Cancer, and this moon now is another new moon in Cancer. Now it's on the 20th, and it takes place in British summertime at 18:33, so 8 and 1 is 9, or 6:33 p.m. So, sorry, I'm just nosing around with these cards. So, it's a very divine Tesla number, dragons. I'm going Odin the Nine Realm Oracle. This is by Sonja Grace, she of the God Ego. So, sorry Sonja, but that image of you with the gods inside the cover is a little bit ego, really, when we're all about learning to, you know what I mean. So you've got Nidavellir. So this is the realm of the gnomes. This is where you make things. This is where magic is created. That's rather exciting. So they make all the swords and the weapons. They made Thor's hammer. So this is a really magical realm. They make the Rheingold in the Wagner operas, Das Rheingeld. So very magical energy. But we're doing a reading which is, what did you forget to see that you need to repeat? So you're in Nidavellir, and something was created for you by the gnomes, and you didn't find it. So, what was created that you didn't see at the eclipse? They were really magical the way they came out. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. We have got 1/1 magic. My God, seriously, powerful stuff. Dragons. So, interesting, because you're on the card as Fire Dragon, and yet you've been becoming Water Dragon. But we are moving into a new year, so you've got to actually tool up with all the dragons. You've got to become Thought Dragon, Air Dragon, and you've also got to become physically 3D, 5D, in the real world, manifested dragon. So, you were being offered some kind of massive, creative, magical, spiritual awakening. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, now, I don't know what they all mean. You've got the 4 elements, you've got ether, and you've got portals. You were meant to create a portal. You've got Mercury. You were meant to... Oh, you didn't say the magic. The magic was all there. It was coming out. It was coming out of the screen towards you, but you just didn't voice it. Wow. There's something Saturn about this as well. It's like, oh, 1/1. You're still being a bit fearsome and raw. This is the message. So look, making a single 1/1/1 energy. Okay, creating this 1/1/1 energy, but that's old school magic. You're meant to be creating divine feminine magic. You're still doing this alchemy and not Mary the Jewess alchemy. And look, Mary the Jewess was the first alchemist. She wasn't just the first lady alchemist. She was the first alchemist. She of the Baron-Reid, many other things. Egyptian esoteric witch. Ooh. So, I feel like we need another little card here, dragons. We need another little card. You've got a lot of very... Oh, see, look. It's what you were missing. You were missing the emotional stuff. Queen of Cups. IQ. That's what they're trying to tell me. You didn't use your heads. You didn't use your IQ to work this one out. You were still being... Because, you know, I get it. The eclipse is about the sun. And that's all fiery. And, you know, your dragon, your fiery dragon, you've been trying to learn not to hold that so much. But something about the sun being eclipsed moved something within you that stopped you seeing the emotional, watery beauty that was taking place around you. This is High Priestess energy. I don't know why, but this card, she comes across as fake. So maybe you did apply your emotions, but they weren't genuine. Ah, that's what it is. It was. Because that card, she's not right, that card. She looks a little bit like the magician, shaved his beard off and put some makeup on to be in RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm not saying that's wrong. What I mean is it's not, there's a sort of a glamour, and that's not High Priestess magic, you know? Painty lips and all that kind of stuff is not what it's about. It's about realness. It's about just being who you are, and that's how you create the magic. So let's go with the Moonology and see what that moon that's coming soon, that's been before, has in store. Ooh, poetry for the dragons. So, I like to do them this way. What do you have, please? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Moon, what would you like to say about what went wrong with the eclipse? It's really weird because the eclipse was this huge moment and it's done the most magical things for the Earth grid. There is a real sense that it didn't really do what it was meant to do for us. Well, it did. It did exactly what it was meant to do, which was we were supposed to kind of all not notice and miss it. Oh, look, you've got two. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, adjustments are required. There'll be a third quarter moon quite soon. So you need to make adjustments. You need to clean up your act and be more you. Oh, it's a time to give rather than to take. This, I can't say it again because I mentioned it in the Ox reading and I don't want to get into trouble with the people that do all this kind of old school manifesting universal law. You can bring in whatever you fancy. That is that. It's not proper because it's time to give rather than to take. If you want to manifest something that you can give away or that you can share, because that's Age of Aquarius. That's the energy we're moving towards. I just need my book because I wrote down a list of how we're following this through and I forgot to put it up here to remind me. So what, my good friends, my dragons, are you going to repeat? What are you going to be repeating with this moon? What are you going to be repeating with this moon? What are you going to be repeating with this moon? What are you going to be repeating? Being still, fives. We're plagued with fives at the moment. So, this is about manifesting. Dragons, you're magical. You've got that power right at the beginning. You're in the hall of the Niedervilliers. But how magic works is through stillness. It's about this moment during this lockdown period that we've all been in, where everybody's remained completely still, and this has allowed all of time and dimensions to settle around us and begin to bring the rewards of the 3 planets, Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto, down towards us. But to do that, you've got to be still. If you've already come out of your lockdown somewhere and you're rushing around in cars, it's not going to work. You're not going to ride the wave of magic, because already you're moving your body far too quickly through space and time. The universe wants us to be slower, much slower, and the whole of our manic lifestyle that we were leading, that so many people like, I just want my life back, is wrong. It needs to be slow. This is why I'm going on this walking pilgrimage, because I want to see what happens if the only speed you travel at is on foot. What kind of beautiful, wondrous, magical moments can cosmos and spirit bring towards my auric field? So this is what this card is saying you've got to do. You've got to be still. Still, still, still. Now, I'm going to pick up this deck again, apparently. I wouldn't usually, I'd go for another deck. But they're telling me that your messages are hidden within this deck of masks. So interesting. We've got one down here. I just need a sip of my coffee over here. Interesting. This is behaving a little bit like the reading I did the other day, which was about choices. So we have, first of all, the 4 of coins and the 6 of swords. I want you to look at the mirroring that's taking place with their Roman numerals. So you've got 1VV1. So there is mirroring taking place, which wouldn't happen if it was a 4 and a 6. It will create a completion and a new beginning. Now, it's saying that this raw male magical manifestation that you're going to repeat is not going to work if you keep clinging to your treasure trove. If you keep clinging, you see, this card really, to me, I would never create this card travelling in that direction, because it's travelling backwards, it's not moving forwards. So you set off with this intention, dragons, and repeat it. You're just going to keep going between these 2 spaces, like the book is closed and you're trapped in the Venetian masks. But there's also, and this is the same in a weird way, it's not the mirroring, but it's the journeying away. This is more not, this isn't about what you're going to, well, what are you going to repeat? You're going to repeat the same mistake, apparently, dragons, because you're not trying to take, to give, you're trying to take. So again, this is, you know, this little girl here on the swing, she's got all these toys, but she's not sharing them with anyone. This is a card that's usually about reunions, about coming together with people from the past, sharing beautiful times. But this is just some selfish little spoiled girl that's got everything. And she's just swinging on a swing. And do you know what? She grows up She grows up and she's just got everything, the wealth. She's just, again, it's like a form of glamour. The women in these cards are all really overly made up, and they do all look like drag queens. Not that there's anything wrong with drag queens. I love a drag queen, but there is a sense of an illusion. That's the image that they're giving me. It's the sense of the illusion. It's okay, I get it now. It's not, they're putting drag queen in here. What they're trying to say is, they're trying to say it's an imbalance. This is too mannish still in terms of how you approach the energies. It's not imbalance, it's still resonating with Age of Pisces energy and not Age of Aquarius. Right, now we've got the message. Now we can progress with a different deck. They just wanted me to grab at those cards to really push that message forwards. So, let's go into this deck. So, what is the journey forwards that doesn't involve repeating the same mistakes? So this time you're completely still at this new moon. And what's the new moon magic that you activate this time that moves you forwards? What's this new moon magic this time? What's this new moon magic this time? What's this new moon magic this time? Oh. What's this new moon magic this time? Oh, that's really interesting. Now I see what they're doing. What's this new moon magic this time? What's this new moon magic this time? Oh, what's this new moon magic this time? Come on, show me the new moon magic. Oh, look. Oh. So it's coming in, these are cards that are talking about what went before. So, before you clung onto it. This time you let go of everything. Let go of all possessions that you don't need. Okay, let go of that need. You know, okay, so in my head they're saying we've been in lockdown and people can't get to the shops fast enough to purchase shit. So, what happens here? We've got the Six of Swords returning. This time we've got the Seven of Pentacles. If you just let go, then the earth can bring about the seeds of joy and wonder that you've planted. Look, by letting go, you're dropping all your seeds into the ground. To energize, to have... You see, this is not you, this is spirit. This is spirit nurturing your seeds. All the things you're about to harvest. This time, dragons, you're going to harvest. This world of playfulness, this selfish, I've got all the toys and I'm not sharing them energy, is followed by the puppet master. This is spirit just releasing you from the kind of chains of the 3D world that you live in all the time, letting you go free. This is not some kind of temptation. This is spirit coming to you honestly, without all the sort of illusions and the glamours of everything, and just in a reality, just releasing you to move into your new energies, to move forwards. And then that comes as well with this beginning, the roots. It's going down to this. You can become the gift from above, from the cosmos, is this gift to root into a brand new energy frequency, to become something new, to become something wonderful, okay? And then, remember we had these two Age of Pisces women queens. And now we've got the Queen of Cups. And she is holding a field of perfect manifesting magic. Her bowl of emotions floats on the surface of the water. Above her head, she has a small crown made from pure water. She has the symbol, the alchemical symbol of water on her forehead. Behind her, a fish is swimming. She has a very simple throne that has a kind of... the back of the chair is made from water, acting like a kind of reflective mirror behind her. She's in her zone. She's in her moment of absolute perfection, dragons. And she's connected to the earth. She might be in the water, but she's in red. So she's got this connection to earth energy. So we're going to go with Moonology again, just to reach the end of this. Oh no, first of all, before we do that, that is a perfect four, but what's... can we have any additional information about the outcome? Oh, I don't need any more cards. It just really wanted that card. It's about transformation. So you started as this, which I said was just old school, you know, universal law of attraction. And what do you become? The new divine feminine magician. The magician that creates things to share with the world. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely beautiful energy. Really gorgeous. That's lovely. So now we'll have the Moonology to end. Ha ha ha. So, dragons, what's your message at the end? What's the message for you? Lovely dragons at the end of this reading. What's the message at the end of this reading? What's the message? What's the message for you at the end of this reading, please? Can we have a message to the dragons? All the magics around you. I've got these three, but they're not part of it. It is just this one. So work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. New moon in Scorpio is death and rebirth, transformation, transformation. So you've got the transformation. You've got this transformation. You've got this transformation. And you've got this transformation. Clinging, releasing. And then you've got this transformation. Don't share your toys, or just let go and be free. Yeah? So, that's your lovely reading, dragons, for this moon. I hope it helps you, and I'll see you soon at the next new moon en française. Whoa, Bob.